Grok, $30 a month? I just stared at my screen for like 10 seconds. For what? These are just a few of the generations from the exact tools I'm about to show you. High fidelity, 60 FPS, and 0 subscription fees. Watch the physics on this one. I've been doing what Grok promises for free for the last 2 months, and the output? Mine is better. I'm not gonna rant about it, I'm just gonna show you. 4 tools, no subscription, and a workflow I spent hours breaking before it finally clicked. There's one part in the middle, Act 3, where something happens that I genuinely did not expect. Don't skip to it. You need the context, or it won't hit the same way. Let's go. Tool 1, Qwen AI. Search it up. When you land on the site, go straight to the Try section. Beautiful interface. Dark, clean, alarming in the best way. This is not a basic tool. Go to the Qwen chat and wait for it to load. Login is fast. Just use whatever account you already have. The interface comes up instantly. Now, most people open it, type a prompt, get a picture. Done. They never go deeper. But there's a model most people miss, the 10K model. When you select this one, Qwen doesn't just generate, it thinks first. You can watch it work through the problem in real time, a live stream of logic before a single pixel gets drawn. Watch what it does with this prompt. A 500-foot stone giant with mossy granite skin rising from a volcanic ridge, glowing with lightning. It's syncing first, and that syncing section is the best part. It's calculating light, scale, atmosphere. It's not guessing, it's solving. Voila! Creative output in seconds, bro. Look at how well decorated and clean it is. Sharp edges, clean detail. The granite isn't just gray, it's layered, weathered. You can see erosion patterns in the surface. Midjourney doesn't think before it draws. That's the difference. Download it. PNG, 4K, maximum resolution, because this asset is about to move. And while you're in Qwen, you can also generate a video directly from your image, just like Grok AI, but free. I tried a second prompt. The physics, the water droplets, the cinematic quality. This is what Qwen AI is capable of. Tool 2, APOB AI and its partner, Leonardo AI. Here's the thing about APOB that separates it from Grok's video generation. APOB doesn't generate images on its own. That's the one downside. But that's actually where the workflow gets interesting, because what you do is bring your own image, generated by a better tool. And for that, we go to Leonardo AI. This is Leonardo AI. Log in and you're greeted with a wall of options. We're using lucid realism for this generation. Set your aspect ratio to 16:9, best for laptop and screen. Enable prompt enhancement, then input your prompt. And using the right method, you can do this completely free, no payment required. Look at that output. The realism is unreal. Facial detail, expressions, everything on point. No watermark, completely free. Compared to Grok, this has more realism, more quality, more everything. Download that image. Now go back to APOB AI. Upload the Leonardo image. Set it to portrait mode. Select it. Now you have your AI model. Here's where APOB separates from everything else. Actual camera control sliders. Tilt, sweeping from the giant's feet up to its head. Slow, no rush. Zoom, a subtle push-in, just enough to feel like you're stepping closer as the camera rises. You know what this combination is called in cinematography? A dolly zoom tilt. Spielberg used it in Jaws to make the ocean feel infinite. I'm using it to make a stone giant feel unstoppable. 80 free credits daily, by the way. Resets every 24 hours. High quality, fast, clean. Look at the realism, the lighting, the movement, the physics. That's a $70,000 camera move. 2 sliders, free. We also tested it on the Qwen image, and trust me, it's lit. Honestly, I feel this is the new replacement for Grok. But there's one thing APOB can't do. It gives you the camera. It doesn't understand weight. It doesn't understand physics. That's the next tool. Tool 3, Halo AI.
While everyone else is making 5-second clips that warp and stretch like bad CGI, Halo is doing 10-second sequences with a physics engine running underneath. Beautiful interface, nice UI, and this thing is a very big alternative to Grok. Here's how it works. You input your first keyframe, or your end keyframe. In my case, I'm using the image I generated from Leonardo AI. Activate the first frame and second frame after uploading. Then describe your scene. The best part? You don't even need to be super detailed with your prompting. Just write what you need and it optimizes your prompt automatically. And you can use it free using certain methods. No payment required. Okay, the physics are exactly what I wanted. Boulders tumble, dust moves right, everything is locked and real. But then I put my headphones on. I didn't ask for audio, it just made it. Stone grinding against stone. This low bass rumble you feel before you hear it, the crack when the first boulder hits the ground, the atmospheric reverb that makes it sound like you're standing in that valley. I actually paused it, looked at the settings panel, thought I'd accidentally turned something on. Nothing. It generated that on its own. That's when I knew Grok was done. You can't charge $30 a month and lose to a free tool on every single dimension. Download the file. No watermark. One more step, and this is the one that makes it flawless. Tool 4. Meta AI, codename Mango. Not for generation, for perfection. You need a Meta account to log in. That's the one downside, just like Grok requires its own account, but it is worth it. The interface is clean, responsive, works great on mobile, PC, and laptop. Insert your prompt, select Thinking Mode. It needs to think. This is an AI. Add your settings and let it run. Watch the top right. You'll see it thinking, envisioning, creating your 4K image with cinematic lens flare in seconds. Smooth graphics, perfect lighting, balanced contrast, highlights and shadows on point. No credits needed. Genuinely free. But what really matters here is what it does as the finisher for our full workflow. Most creators export from Halo and call it done. What I'm about to show you is what separates a good output from something that looks like it came out of a professional post-production house. First, frame stabilization removes any micro jitter. Surgical. Gone. Second, color grading. Cinema mode. Locks the sequence to a professional LUT, the same color science used in Dune, Blade Runner 2049, The Batman. Your video now has blockbuster color. Third, frame interpolation. This is the one. Halo exported at 24 FPS. Meta interpolates to 60 FPS. 60 frames per second. It's not just smooth, it's liquid. Quen thought it. APOB filmed it. Halo built the physics. Meta made it flawless. And every single tool, free. Side by side, and verdict. I want to be fair to Grok here. Same prompt, same concept, same amount of time. This is what $30 bought. Refers to Grok side. Blurry textures, warping background. Grok charges $30 for amateur output. This stack gives you studio-grade results for $0. 4 tools, $0. Quen AI, the architect. APOB and Leonardo, the cinematographer duo. Halo AI, the VFX master. Meta AI Mango, the finisher. Every link is in the description. Every prompt is in the pinned comment. Copy them, use them, build on them. The closer. People keep asking me in the comments, how do you know which tools to combine? Honest answer? It took me a while to figure out. There's a logic to it, an actual system. I've been calling it the Mavestar Method internally. It's basically a decision framework for building $0 AI stacks that output at a paid level. I haven't made a full video on it yet. I'm waiting to see if enough people actually want it. If you do, subscribe, then drop a comment that just says method. That's it. If I see enough of those, I'll break the whole framework down, step by step, in the next video. I'm Mavestar. See you in the comments.